Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix when you're unable to launch Resident Evil 4 game on your Windows computer or if you're facing crashing and freezing issue. So the first step is to reinstall Steam. Now this has worked for many players, so it might work for you, so you can try this. So uninstall Steam. So make a right click, then click on uninstall. Now after you uninstall Steam, restart your computer. And after the system restart, you can reinstall the Steam. You can go to Steam website and then reinstall Steam and then launch the game. Reinstalling the Steam will not uninstall the game. It will only uninstall Steam and then you can reinstall Steam. After uninstall, make sure that you restart your computer, reinstall Steam and then launch the game. So you can try this. This has worked for many players, so you can try this. Now the next step is to, if you are able to launch the game, then turn off ray tracing, turn off FSR 1 or 2, disable RTX. Now this is important for many players. Disabling RTX has worked, so disable RTX. Lower down the texture quality and then try window mode, lock the FPS at 60. You can lower down shadows quality, then lower down cutscene quality to full HD. You can disable the HDR, lower down graphics settings. So if you are able to launch the game, if you are not able to launch the game, then you can skip this step. If you are able to launch the game, then try the steps. Now go to options in the game and then go to display. Now if HDR is on, turn it off and then check the performance. Now go to graphics. Now in graphics, go to presets. Now in presets, if the preset is set to ray tracing or prioritize graphics, you can try balanced. You can even go for prioritize performance, or you can even select recommended. So try different preset and then check the performance. Now for screen resolution, now if the screen resolution is set to 4K, you can try 1920 into 1080p, or you can even lower down more. Now for the frame rate, now if this is set, if the frame rate is set to variable, you can lock the FPS at 60. So you can lock the FPS at 60 and then check. Now try window mode. Now turn off VSync. Now for cinematic resolution, if this is set to 4K, you can try full HD. So over here, try full HD. Now turn off ray tracing. Now this has worked for many players, so it might work for you. So if ray tracing is on, turn it off and this should fix the fatal error and even the crashing. So this has worked for many players, so it might work for you, so you can try that. Now turn off FX SR2. Now over here you can try different things. So if this is set to performance, you can try balanced, or you can even go for quality, or you can turn it off and then check. So turn off this and then check the performance. Now image quality, scroll down. Now over here you can see texture quality. Now if this is set to high, like over here you can see high 0.5 GB or high 1 GB, so you can lower it down. So you can try orange, so you can select high 0.5 GB, or you can go for high 0.25 GB. You can try medium 0.5 GB, or you can go for medium 0.25 GB, or you can even go for low. So you can try when it's in orange, like medium 0.25 GB, you can try this. And for texture filtering also, you can select medium, try linear, or you can even go for low bilinear. Now scroll down. Now for shadow quality, now for over here try low shadow quality. So if this is set to max, it will show in red. So you can try high, it will go to orange, or you can even go for mild, or you can go for low shadow quality. Now for shadow cache, now this is causing crashing for many players. So if shadow cache is on, you can turn this off and then check the performance. Now scroll down. So you can try to turn off few of the options over here. You can turn off motion blur. So select lower graphics quality. So you can turn off few options over here and lower down graphics settings. So try to lower down graphics settings and then check the performance. Now the next step is to disconnect additional controller connected to the computer. So if you have additional controller connected, disconnect it. Also unplug these devices. So if you have these devices connected or any kind of virtual controller connected, disconnect it or disable it and then launch the game. Turn off all kind of Razer application. So if you have these application running in task manager, make sure that you close these application. Also remove the undervolt. So if you have undervolted computer, remove the undervolt and then launch the game and try launching the game on single monitor. So this has worked for many players, so it might work for you. So close all the background application. Make sure only the Steam and the game is running. The rest close everything, including all the browser. So if OBS is running, close OBS, close all the browsers. Make sure only the Steam and the game is running. The rest close everything and then check for the error message or check for crash. Now the next step is to avoid using reset. Now reset is causing the game to crash. For me it was causing the game to crash. Now to uninstall reset, how to uninstall it? So if you are using reset, then uninstall reset. You can go to this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to reset website and it will show you how to uninstall reset. So try this. This has worked for many players. Disable Steam overlay. For this, go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties, uncheck the box which says enable the Steam overlay while in game. If this is checked, uncheck this and then launch the game. Next step is to disable overlay in disable all the overlay and close all the overlay application. So if you have Discord running, close Discord, or you can disable overlay in Discord, disable overlay in GeForce Experience. So close all the overlay application and then launch the game. Also close all the overclocking applications. So if you have MSI Afterburner running or Revert Tuner running, close all the overclocking application and then launch the game. Also perform clean boot. For this, type in system configuration in Windows search box and then click on system configuration. Now go to the services tab and then put a check on the box which says hide all Microsoft services. Then click on disable all. In my case, this is grayed out. I already did it. In your case, this would be highlighted. So put a check on hide all Microsoft services. Then click on disable all. Then click on apply. Click on OK. You will see a restart option. Restart your computer and then launch the game. Next step is to verify the game files. Now this has worked for me. So you can try this. So first of all, go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties, go to the local files tab and then click on verify integrity of game files. After the verification, launch the game. Now the next step is to try DX11 or DX12 in launch option. So make a right click on the game, select properties. In the launch option, type in -DX11 and then check. If that does not work, you can type in -DX12 and then launch the game and then check. If nothing works, you can remove this and then follow the next step. Now the next step is to run the game as an administrator. Now for this, go to the game installation folder, make a right click on the game, select manage, then click on browse local files. It will straight away take you to the game installation folder. Now make a right click on the game exe file, select properties, then go to compatibility tab and then put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator. Then click on apply, click on OK, and then make a double click over here and try launching the game as an administrator from the game installation folder. So make a double click and try launching the game from here. Still you're facing the problem, then make a right click once again and then select properties. This time go to compatibility and then put a check on the box which says run this program in compatibility mode for, select Windows 8 from the list and then click on apply, click on OK, and then make a double click and try launching the game from here. If that does not work, make a right click once again, properties, compatibility, and this time select Windows 7 over here and then click on apply, click on OK, and then make a double click and try launching the game. Still you're facing the problem. In that case, uncheck everything from compatibility, uncheck these boxes and then follow the next step. Now the next step is to increase the virtual memory. For this, type in View Advanced System Settings in Windows search box and then click on View Advanced System Settings. Now click on the first settings and then go to the Advanced tab and then click on Change. By default, automatically manage paging file would be selected over here. Uncheck this box and then select the drive where the game is installed and then put a check on custom size, and then for me this is working. Initial size is 1.5 into total RAM. Now check the total RAM in your computer, so you can open Windows settings, go to system and then go to about, and then over here you can see the total RAM. In my case it's 8 gigabytes, so it might be 16 in your case, so in my case it's 8 gigabyte. Now you have to convert 8 gigabyte into megabyte. For this, you open calculator on your computer, and in my case total RAM is 8 gigabyte. We have to convert this to megabyte into 1024, that is 8192 megabyte. So total RAM as per 8 gigabyte in megabyte is 8192 for me. So initial size is 1.5 into total RAM, that is this is the total RAM into 1.5, that is 12288, and maximum size for me it's 3 into total RAM. Now total RAM is 8192 in megabyte into 3, so for me it's 24576. Enter the numbers over here, then click on set, click on OK, click on OK, and then click on apply, OK, OK. Now still you are facing the problem. Next step is to run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now so if you have a laptop with dual graphic card, make sure that you run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now for this, type in graphic settings in Windows search box and then click on graphic settings. Now click on browse over here and then go to the game installation folder. If the game is installed in C drive, open C drive, program files x86, open the Steam folder, open the Steam apps folder, open the common folder. Over here you will find the game folder. In my case it's in different drive, so open the Steam folder, Steam apps, common, and then open the Resident Evil 4 game folder, and then select the game exe file over here and then click on add. Once the game is added, click on options, select high performance, now click on save, and now launch the game. Now do the same thing in Windows security. So type in control panel in Windows search box and then click on control panel. Now click on system and security. Now click on Windows Defender Firewall. Now click on allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall. Now click on change settings on the top and then click on allow another app. Now click on browse and then go to the game installation folder once again and then open the game folder, select the game exe file. Now click on open and then click on add. Once this is added over here, now launch the game. Now next step is to allow the game exe file to antivirus program. So if you have any kind of third-party antivirus like Avast, Norton, McAfee, Bitdefender, so if you have any kind of antivirus program, then make sure that you allow the game exe file to antivirus program. Now if you are using Windows security, then open Windows settings. Now go to update and security if you have Windows 10. If you have Windows 11, click on privacy and security. In Windows 11 on the left hand side you will find privacy and security. Click on privacy and security. Windows 10, click on update and security. Now click on Windows security. Now click on virus and threat protection. Now scroll down, click on manage ransomware protection. Now click on allow an app or feature, allow an app through control folder access, and then click on yes to allow. Now click on add an allowed app, then click on browse all apps. Again go to the game installation folder and then open the game folder. Now select the game exe file. Now click on open. Once the game is added, now launch the game. Now the next step is to do a clean installation of your graphics driver. Now this is important. So if you have NVIDIA card, go to NVIDIA website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I am showing for NVIDIA. So go to NVIDIA website
Now select your graphic card from the list. Make sure that you select your graphic card over here and then select the right operating system. So if you have Windows 11, select Windows 11. If you have Windows 10, select Windows 10. Then click on Start Search and then scroll down. The latest GeForce Game Ready driver right now is 531.18. So click on Get Download and then click on Download Now. Once the download is complete, run the exe file and then you will see the screen. Click on Agree and Continue and then select Custom and then click on Next. Now put a check on the box which says Perform a clean installation. Make sure that you put a check over here first and then click on Next, and after the clean installation, restart your computer.
Now the next step is to roll back graphics card driver. So again, go to NVIDIA website and then select your graphic card from the list once again. Make sure that you select your graphic card over here and then select the right operating system. Now click on Start Search and then scroll down. Over here, find the latest graphics driver. So let me try another graphic card. Make sure that you select your graphic card. This is just an example. So the latest graphics card driver, the GeForce Game Ready driver, is 531.41. So you can roll back to previous one, 531.29, or you can even try 531.18. So you can install the previous or the old graphics card driver. So you can roll back the graphics card driver. Now click on Get Download. Again, click on Download Now. And once the download is complete, run the exe file. But when you do a clean installation, when you go for installation, make sure that you put a check on the box which says Perform a clean installation. Do a clean installation, restart your computer, and then launch the game. Now the next step is to install Visual C++ file. For this, copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. Now over here you will see Visual Studio 2015, 17, 19 and 22. Download x86 first and then download x64. You have to download x86 and x64, both the file, and then run both the exe file. Now if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install option, click on install. Click on yes to allow. Again, run the second file. Again, if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install option, click on install. Let the installation complete. Now once the installation is complete, you will see a restart option. Make sure both the installation is complete and then click on restart. After the system restart, launch the game. Now the next step is to install Media Feature Pack. Now for this, copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Now if you're using N version of Windows, I'm not using N version of Windows, but I'll show you. So go to this link. Now if you have Windows 10, open settings, then apps and features. So open settings, go to apps, then apps and features. Now click on optional features. Now click on add a feature and then type in Media Feature Pack over here. Now I have Windows 10 Home, so I don't see Media Feature Pack over here, but if you have Windows N Edition, you will find Media Feature Pack over here. Put a check on the box which says Media Feature Pack and then click on install and then restart your computer and then launch the game. Now similarly, if you have Windows 11, for this, go to settings, apps, optional features, then click on view features and then click on add a feature and then type in Media Feature Pack, install it, restart your computer and then launch the game. Now the next step is to update your Windows to the latest version. Now this is very important. Do not ignore this step. So go to Windows settings, click on Windows update or update and security and then click on check for updates. Once the update is installed, restart your computer and then launch the game. Next step is to update your system BIOS. Now for this, go to your system manufacturer website. So if you have a Dell computer, go to Dell website. If you have Lenovo computer, go to Lenovo website. If you have HP computer, go to HP website. So go to your system manufacturer website, select your computer, make sure that you select your model number and then find the latest BIOS update available and then update the system BIOS. Now before you update the system BIOS, in case of laptop, make sure the battery is more than 10% and the AC adapter, the charger, is connected to the computer. And during the BIOS update, your system will restart. Do not unplug the power cable when it's updating the system BIOS. After the BIOS update, log into the computer and then launch the game. Now the last step is to uninstall and reinstall the game to different drives. So make a right click on the game, select manage, then click on uninstall. Now after the uninstall, go to the game installation folder, delete the game folder, restart your computer, and after the system restart, reinstall the game to different drives. So if you have another SSD or HDD, try installing the game to different drive and then check. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to get the game running on your Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.